Shamrock Creek.
Got it. So using the Seek app, which detects animals, plants, fish, mammal, everything, all kinds of stuff. It's pretty cool. Just go out to the store and look for Seek. Pull that down. It's awesome. You can also link it to iNaturalist and share stuff online. Have to show you this because this is super cool. So we've been up here, it was about a week and a half ago we were last up here, but about 3 days last week it rained pretty hard. And as I've mentioned before, the bathhouse, you know, we were concerned like, it's really not going to catch a lot of water. It's amazing how much water this little tiny shed is catching. I know I said before in the last video, so this building will produce very little water because the roof isn't that big, that this wasn't going to catch anything because it's so small, but it's actually catching water pretty well. I'm shocked. It actually was doing really well, so we thought, okay, this is great, we'll put another gutter on it. Well, we still haven't added the gutter to the backside. I cut the pipe and everything to do that, so it's all ready to go. But when we got here, we realized the entire tank is completely full, all the way to the top. Crazy. So 3 good days of rain. I think on the forecast it was, 50 to 60% chance rain on a few of those days, and I looked on the camera and it was definitely raining, but it wasn't like torrential downpour. So this little itty-bitty roof captured 55 gallons of water in a few days, which is crazy to me. So that's a really great experiment for us. So we are going to eventually add another 55-gallon tank to this system, and I will put the gutter on the other side of the roof so we can catch both sides. But this week, while we're gone, it's supposed to rain like almost every day. So I will be adding my overflow spout that I talked about in the last video. I'll be adding that today on our way out, making sure that the water doesn't flood all over the building. So you can see I just cut this 1¼ inch drain pipe, not quite in half, maybe into 2/3, or cut about a third off of it. And basically all I did was I put a finish blade in the table saw, and I put a jig on each side, or board on each side, to kind of lock the pipe in place, and then I just ran it through there. Worked really great. The only downside was it throws plastic sawdust instead of real sawdust, so it's kind of messy, but worked awesome. So we will put that up next time and see if we can get water off this side. We're going to run down to the creek and grab the game camera cards because we haven't checked those in a couple weeks, so there'll hopefully be something on there. We're also going to take the 4-wheel over to Bear Road and pull the 4K camera cards. We'll see if we got anything on those. That'd be awesome to see because that's the first time we've used them. These are the new 4K cameras, so we're going to pull this card and see what it got. This is pretty amazing. This will show you how scared bears are of people. This bear's walking through here and something spooks it. Goes tearing up the hill. Notice the timestamp, 3:58. And then 3 minutes later, archery hunter comes walking by. So that hunter had no idea that bear was up there, but he must have stepped on a stick because that bear sure booked on out of there. Here you can see an elk or a deer up there silhouetted on the hill, but that's not what triggered the camera. It was the bear on the right staring at it. Hey bear! On our way from retrieving game camera SD cards to see what we got on them, and stumbled across this nice, fresh, and tasty pile. Flies and everything. That's not been there long, so we'll get moving since it's starting to get late and get out of here before Mr. Bear comes for dinner. Or Mrs. Bear. You're already wet, right?
I know, but mostly 1 foot.
Oh, that actually is pretty good. You only went in at one spot.
I know, I have one mostly dry foot right now.
Oh, I missed them all. I suck. I missed every step. Creek is definitely a lot deeper than it was a couple weeks ago when I was here, when I put that camera in. So the rain from last week, and boy, definitely this week, is gonna really fill this thing up. That means the salmon will start spawning soon, because they're all sitting at the Columbia River waiting for the rivers to come up from the rain. So hopefully the next couple weeks we'll catch some salmon on the camera. This is what we have seen beaver trees cut down around Beaver Dam here. Nice big pools for salmon too. So all right, I'm gonna put the camera back here because this was a really good crossing. So set that up and head back up the hill.